What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Panfro Games, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Poké Radar in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And as you know, if you've been watching my videos for a while, I love the Poké Radar. I'm a massive fan of the Poké Radar, and I really want to showcase how incredible the Poké Radar actually is with the amount of different species that you can actually catch with the Poké Radar. And what I've discovered is that you can actually capture, I believe, 167 different species in the Poké Radar, which actually ends up being about 1/3 of the national dex that you can shiny hunt with the Poké Radar method. In my personal opinion, I think the Poké Radar is the best, but I'm gonna do another video on that topic about which is the best overall shiny hunting method. But if you like the Poké Radar, I personally think it is currently the best in the game right now. If you are unfamiliar with what the Poké Radar is, the Poké Radar is a key item that you receive once you have completed your Sinnoh Dex. And by completing, I mean just seeing your Sinnoh Dex. You gotta see all 150 Pokemon in that Dex. And once you have done that, you can speak to Professor Rowan, and Professor Rowan will give you the Poké Radar item. Once you have the item, you're going to want to register it to your key items. And by doing that, you'll be able to hit the plus button in some field grass. And by doing that, bushes of Pokemon will appear around you. So you cannot do this in the ocean. You cannot do this in the cave or any sort of indoor area. It has to be grass on routes in the game. So I'm going to have it here. Hit this. As you can see, I got 4 different Pokemon have spawned. The Pokemon are going to be different in each bush potentially, but once I've caught the first Pokemon and the chain continues, which means another set of grass appears, then all the Pokemon in the chain will be the same species. And this is how you actually get really easy shinies, really easy hidden ability Pokemon, and also potential good IVs at certain chain limits. And you want to chain your Pokemon either to 17 or to 40. I made a video on that topic as well if you want to check that out. But that's the general basics for the Poké Radar. So, what Pokemon can you actually Poké Radar hunt in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? Well, there is a lot. And by a lot of Pokemon, I mean 167 different species of Pokemon can be Poké Radar shiny hunted, which actually ends up being about 1/3 of the national dex. So if you are a shiny hunter, this is great news for you, as you can get an easy 1/3 of the national dex shiny hunted to get you to that perfect shiny dex. So Pokemon that we can only Poké Radar are Pokemon that spawns in field grass. However, there are some Pokemon that are a lot trickier than others. And we're going to talk about our first set of Pokemon here. And our first set is going to be these Corsolas on Route 230. This is your Pokemon Daily Swarm message. So there are about, I believe, 25 different Pokemon that can spawn in a Pokemon swarm. And swarms mean here is a bunch of Pokemon that are spawning in this one route. All the Pokemon that spawn on that route are fixed, so Corsolas will always spawn on Route 230. However, your Pokemon swarm can change every single day. And the thing is, one, you cannot manipulate this, unfortunately. You cannot switch your in-game clock to change it, because Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl blocks that way of time manipulation. So you will only have 24 hours to catch this Pokemon on this day. And when it goes to the next day, it will run a roulette again, and it'll be a 1 out of 25 chance of getting whatever Pokemon that you want to shiny hunt. So today we got Corsola, which you can catch in the Grand Underground. It's not too rare. However, there are exclusive Pokemon that you can only get in the Pokemon Swarm. Some of the great exclusives you can get from Poké Radar is Dunsparce, completely exclusive to the Poké Radar, Electrike, Spoink, Nosepass to get that Probo Pass, and many other Pokemon that are wonderful to shiny hunt, but let alone you need them just for your national dex if you want to get that shiny charm. So you really want to be on top of this and checking your game every single day, because as I said before, you cannot manipulate the time to get particular Pokemon to show up. So now that we have discovered a swarm, we are at the Corsola swarm here on Route 230, and you can see that we're at the right place because you can just see Corsolas are popping up. So there is going to be about a 25% chance that we actually encounter a Corsola when we do the Poké Radar hunt. So we just have to charge our Poké Radar. It takes 50 steps to charge it. And okay, so we just got to hit any piece of grass and hopefully we get a Corsola to show up. And then you just chain. So we got a Corsola. So if we were to catch this Corsola, we would have a much higher chance of getting our chain to continue on. We can run away, and there is also a chance for the chain to continue as well. They do have a higher chance of your chain continuing. I don't personally need it right now, but just for the video, I'm just going to run away. And yeah, there is a chance the chain continues. It did not continue, so In that case, we would have to do that process all over again and get to either the chain of 17 or 40 for your best shiny odd. Now for the other set of hard Pokemon to get, we're going to be flying over to the Pokemon Mansion, so in Hearthrum City. So this is another one of those post-game events where you can go to the Trophy Garden under Hearthrum City, and in this location, you'll be able to have a 5% chance to actually get a really rare Pokemon from the Trophy Garden. And this actually changes every day as well on a 24-hour cycle. But the Pokemon will actually stay for 48 hours, which is really interesting. So let's say you had a Pikachu appear one day. Well, if you didn't catch that Pikachu in the 24 hours, the Pikachu will actually still appear there for the next 24 hours for a total of 48 hours equal 2 days. Just like the Pokemon swarms, you cannot manipulate the Pokemon that appears. But it is actually not a random chance, which is very interesting. So, let's see what our Pokemon is in the Trophy Garden. So in order to see that, we got to talk to Mr. Backlock. So we're going to go into the right room here, and we're going to talk to him right here. And you just want to hit yes on every single thing he says here. He's going to ask the question twice. Doesn't really matter. Just hit, you don't have to read it. So we got Meowth, which is awesome. Meowth is an exclusive Pokemon to the Trophy Garden. The only way to get this Pokemon in your game is to do the Poké Radar method on this. If you want to at least get the shiny, there's no other way to catch it, but just in general, just want to catch it, you need him to show up in your Trophy Garden. So, all right, so the Butler's going to be throwing Meowths in there, and the Meowths will be lasting there for 48 hours. So you have 48 hours to get this Pokemon. So, speaking about the randomness, it's not actually random to get a Pokemon from the Trophy Garden. So, the fact that we got Meowth here means the next Pokemon that appears in our Trophy Garden will be the next Pokemon in the Trophy Garden spawn list that appears in Dex order. So Pikachu is number 25, right? The next Pokemon that would appear after Pikachu, I believe, would actually be Meowth. I forgot Meowth's number off the top of my head, but so it would go Pikachu and then Meowth and then whatever another Pokemon. So maybe after Meowth, I think that we would get maybe like Clefairy or maybe like a Porygon or Eevee, so on and so forth. So it goes in number of national Dex order, right? And the beauty about the Trophy Garden is you have all the baby Pokemon in here and a lot of the cute Pokemon. Some of the best ones, as I said before, was Eevee and Porygon. Those are my two personal favorite, both incredible shinies. But I do think Meowth is another great option. And yeah, some of these are exclusives. Like Porygon, you can only catch in the Trophy Garden. Same with Meowth. So if you want to complete that national Dex, you're going to need them, get them to spawn. However, it is not easy to get these Pokemon to spawn. It is a 5% chance to get the Pokemon you want. So let's maybe crazy. I get on the first shot 5%. But when I do Poké Radar streams, it takes me maybe about 30 to 40 minutes just to get the Pokemon I want to spawn. I shiny hunted Eevee and Porygon on stream doing this method. It took me about 5 hours to get the shiny Eevee on stream. And then it took me about 10 hours, 2 streams to get the Porygon shiny on screen. So this is really tough. This is the hard mode for Poké Radar shiny hunting, but just to put that out there, definitely check out your Trophy Garden daily and be prepared for the long grind for that shiny. And now let's talk about all of the Pokemon that you can shiny hunt using the Poké Radar method. So we talked about Trophy Garden, we talked about swarms. What about every other Pokemon? Well, there's no good way to actually do that in a video. However, thought of a good way to provide this information to you as a viewer that you can very easily digest. So I created a Google Sheet, and this Google Sheet has all the Pokemon that you can shiny hunt with the Poké Radar. And so one, you can just use the top comment of this video that I pinned. This will have the link to the Google Drive, right? And this is helpful because I want to list every single Pokemon that you can Poké Radar hunt. And the Pokemon are listed here with their names. Here's the location and the exclusivity. So name, very simple. Here's the Pokemon, their Dex number. And then the location will list one, if the Pokemon is a Swarm or a Trophy Garden Pokemon. If it mentions Swarm or Trophy Garden at all, I highlighted them as a particular color. And if a Pokemon is only available as a Shining Pearl or a Brilliant Diamond Pokemon, it actually lists that they're an exclusive right over here. So Shining Pearl will be this pink and Brilliant Diamond will be this blue. Some Pokemon are only Radar exclusive, but this is assuming that we are using the Poké Radar, so I did not highlight anything that says Radar exclusive because, you know, this is exclusively just for shiny hunting for the Poké Radar. So this has every single Pokemon, as you can see, in National Dex order from Pidgey all the way down from Gens 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's a lot from what Pidgey to Snover. So I hope this is really helpful for you guys. Feel free to download this Google Doc yourself and make any edits, or let me know of any errors I made on this. I really appreciate the help. And guys, I hope you guys get a lot of shinies, and I'll see you guys next time with more Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl action. Please subscribe. Have a good one. Peace out.